Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be walking you down the process of writing a business plan for your clothing brand. Now this is going to help you in so many ways to define your goals and to help you work towards it. It will also provide a document that you can use to source for funding for your business. So here are 9 elements that could be contained in your business plan. The first, we have the executive summary. The second, we have the company overview. The third, we have product and services. The fourth, we have marketing strategies. The fifth, we have sales strategies. The sixth, we have competitive analysis. The seventh, we have production plan. The eighth, we have operation plan. And the ninth, we have financial analysis and projections. Now let's start off with the executive summary. The executive summary is the first page of your business plan that business investors will look at. Now this is where you get to hook your investors, because you're going to be talking about the summary of your entire business plan. Now sometimes investors don't really want to look into the entire plan. They just want to look at the executive summary to know what your business is really talking about. So you have to make it as clear and quick as possible. It's just a summary. Things that you should include in your executive summary should be things like what you do, what you're selling, where you're located, benefits of your location, why your product is a great idea, your mission statement, which talks about why you're starting the company, how your company will change the marketplace and even the world, your vision statement, which talks about what you want to achieve, whether you want to make money, you want to impact lives, or what it is. And then your values also. Your values should talk about what your company's guiding principles are. Sometimes it's good to write the executive summary last, since it's the summary of the entire proposal. So you have to make this as clear and quick as possible. So now try to make your executive summary 1 page, but if you can't make it 1 page, let it not be more than 2 pages at most. The second element we have is the company overview. So this is where we get to know you a little bit more deeper. Your company overview should talk more about yourself, why you started the business, how passionate you are, how qualified you are, anything you want people to know more about you and your company. This is where you get to include it. The third element I'm going to talk about is your product and services. Now your product and services should contain a description of your product and services, features and benefits, and development. A description of the products and services. Now this should be clear about the type of product or services you're offering and how it will lead to profits. The second, we have features and benefits. Now we should be getting what makes your company unique or special. And thirdly, we have development. This section answers what happens when your company grows. How do you plan to scale? What are you really going to do when your company grows bigger? You just have to think about things that you do. Are you going to hire new staff? Are you going to increase your production? Are you going to have a bigger office? You're just going to write everything down in this section. So the fourth section includes your marketing strategies. Now this should contain your market analysis, your target customer analysis, and your unique selling proposition. So the market analysis is really important. You really need to know the market that you're going into. You have to know other brands like you in the clothing industry. You have to know what's going on. You have to know the product that you want to bring in, how much is it searched for. For instance, you could have an idea, a very good idea in your own eyes, and it's not what people are looking for in the market. So if you have a good idea and people are not searching for it, then you're not going to make any sales. You're not going to make profit from your business. So it's important that you know your market, and then you ensure that people are actually searching for that thing that you're trying to bring in. It's important that you make this research so that you don't get stranded with your product. Now the fifth element is the sales strategy. Our sales strategy should include sales goals, price strategy, sales plans, and investment into sales. So what are your sales goals per quarter, per year? what are your pricing strategy? Are you going to try to sell at a low price? So this is where you write out information about your sales. The sixth element is your competitive analysis. Your competitive analysis should contain your SWOT analysis, which is your strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So your strength talks about what you do better than others and the advantages that you have over others. Your weaknesses are things that you need to improve on, things that put you in some sort of disadvantage when compared to others. Then opportunities talk about how changes in technology and social patterns will help your business. And the threat talks about the obstacles to your company's growth. The seventh element talk about is your production plan. A production plan should include company development, production and delivery calendar, and your sales. This will help you plan around when you need to make your productions. Now there are different seasons in the year, so you have to know when you're producing for winter, when you're producing for summer, when you're producing for autumn. It depends on the season, and then you have to plan what outfits and those things that you need to produce per time. For instance, the outfits that I use during summer are different from the outfits that I use during winter and things like that. So you just plan around when to produce, what to produce, your sale dates, and things like that. And then you also talk about your delivery dates, when to deliver the products that you have actually produced. So our eighth element is our operation plan, and this should basically contain the company budget. So here we talk about your daily expenses, those things that you need to keep your company running on a daily basis. So here it's important that you put down every expense that you would be running on a daily basis, those things that you know that you can't really do without, you must pay for, to keep your business running. So that's what you include in this session. And finally, we have the ninth element, which is the financial analysis and projections. This section should contain the money you need to get started, how you will use the money, the income you hope to make off your products, expenses, cash flow, and balance sheet. So here's how you draw an estimated chart of your revenue for the month. As you can see, in the month of October, you made a little bit above $30,000. In November, you made about $40,000, and so on and so forth. Next, we have an estimated expenses chart for the month. So we can see our direct costs and expenses from the month of October to September. We have our net profit or loss by the year for the years 2019, 2020, and 2021 respectively. Then we have our projected cash flow, which shows cash received and cash given out. This shows the cash position of the business. We have our projected profit and loss account, which shows how much was made or lost in the business. And we have our projected balance sheet, which shows the financial position of the business. So guys, that's so much I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and also give a thumbs up if you liked what I shared. Let me hear from you in the comment section if you have any comments on this video. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Goodbye.